I'm Barbara Sahakian. I'm professor of clinical neuropsychology at the University of Cambridge Department of Psychiatry, and I'm the co-author of Brain Boost. My area of expertise is actually cognition, emotion, and the interaction between the two. And I'm especially interested in brain health and how brain health is important for our cognition, our well-being, and everything that we do, really.
Hi, so I'm Dr. Christelle Langley. I'm a cognitive neuroscientist and I work as a senior research associate in the Department of Psychiatry at the University of Cambridge.
Brain Boost is a kind of model of how we should improve our healthy lifestyles in order to get the best out of life. I mean, we all want to reach our goals. We all want to make sure that we work as well as we can. We want to make sure we have a very good social interactions with people. We want to be happy. We want to have a happy family life. So really it's about how we can obtain that, how we can obtain a longer, healthier, happier life. And that's really the basis for the book. What inspired it really was that lots of people do think about their physical health, but not so much their mental health. And in fact, if you do surveys, when you look at people doing surveys for their New Year's resolutions, you'll find that exercise and maybe diet are at the top of the list, but mental health is way down the list. So it's a bit of a shame because the way that we think, the way that we express our emotions, the way that we feel is so important to everything that we do in daily life. And so really we wanted to bring that right to the surface and have people concentrate more on their mental health, their well-being, as well as their physical health, of course. And we wanted a simple guide to show them how they could achieve these goals. So we went through basic things like the importance of exercise, how healthy eating is really good for you and good for your well-being, how you need to sleep consistently and well for 7 hours and how to get that sleep. And we also went through other areas like the importance of social interaction, and that gives you social support, which is very necessary. And then also things like kindness and volunteering, how that can boost your own well-being and your own sense of reward and your own feeling of connection to the rest of the world. And then we also had areas like how important it is to keep learning throughout life, because we have to keep our brains active in order to make sure that we are driving that neural circuitry in the brain, and that functions as well as it possibly can for as long as it can. So we also focused on that, and we focused on mindfulness, which is another good technique for improving your well-being and also keeping you in the moment so that you really enjoy every aspect of your life at that moment. And you don't sort of always thinking about the future and or always thinking about the past, but really living in the moment. And it's also very good for stress reduction. And in this busy global world that we have, we all need to make sure that we look after ourselves and make sure that we don't get overly stressed. So it's a good way to ensure that you're doing the right things. So that's really what the book does. It helps you keep your brain fit throughout your life. And so you'll have a better quality of life and you'll enjoy life and get more out of it. Plus, it will also have a knock-on effect to your friends and family, because if you're really happy and doing well, it also affects others around you and spreads out to the community as well. So that's why we wanted to write this book. It was something that we felt was important for people to know how to go about doing it, having a fairly easy guide to it, but also an evidence base. So, you see lots of articles telling you perhaps this will help you, have better health, or this will help you with your well-being, but not all of the evidence is there for some of these things. And we wanted to make sure that we actually gave a good evidence base for what we were suggesting people do. So we're really happy with the book. We think it's a very good way to help people move forward in their lives and have a happier, healthier life.
So Brain Boost is for everyone. If you want to invest in your brain health, enhance your cognition, and promote your overall well-being, Brain Boost will be for you. Whether you're a student striving for better focus, a professional looking to boost productivity, a parent managing a busy schedule, or someone simply passionate about lifelong learning, Brain Boost offers valuable insights. If you're curious about the evidence-based methods to improve cognition, Brain Boost is a great resource. It's not just about tips and tricks, but it delves into the science behind brain health, exploring how nutrition, exercise, sleep, mindfulness, and several other lifestyle factors influence your cognition, brain health, and well-being. Whether you're looking to understand the latest research or practical steps to improve your brain's performance, Brain Boost has something for you. It's ideal for anyone eager to unlock their full potential, sharpen their thinking, and embrace a healthier, more fulfilling life, as well as contributing to a flourishing society. So if you're ready to discover how small, science-backed changes can make a big impact on your brain and body, Brain Boost is especially for you. It's not just about learning, it's about thriving. So one of the most surprising revelations in Brain Boost is the impact that small changes can have on brain health and overall well-being. Many people believe that improving cognitive function or well-being requires major, time-consuming efforts. However, Brain Boost reveals how small, science-backed adjustments like tweaking your diet, incorporating a few minutes of daily mindfulness, or optimizing your sleep routine can create significant and lasting benefits. For example, simple actions like adding short bursts of physical activity to your day, interacting with others, or a few minutes of mindfulness can improve focus, memory, and emotional resilience. These small changes, when practiced consistently, become habits and can have long-lasting beneficial results. Readers will be amazed to learn that improving brain health isn't about overhauling your life overnight. It's about understanding the science of habit formation and making intentional, manageable tweaks. Small steps really do add up to big outcomes.
I think it's partially because people have put a lot of emphasis on physical health. I mean, everybody knows about early detection of your physical health problems, but people don't think about early detection of mental health problems or even, whether their well-being is going downhill, whether they're not as happy as they used to be, whether they're feeling more stressed. And it's really important that people start to do that. Now, we know that people, often monitor their steps with technology, and they often monitor their heart rate and things like that. But they don't think about their, mental health and well-being. And so that's another reason why we really wanted to bring Brain Boost to the fore, because we think that this will really help people start to think more about how they can improve the way that they're feeling. We know that there's a lot of people at the moment, partially because of COVID, that feel that they're unable to work or unable to connect with people as they would like to. So we're hoping this will give them another roadmap into being able to, enjoy life more and contribute to society more.
So focusing on and enhancing brain health can lead to profound and far-reaching benefits in nearly every area of your life. Improved cognitive function, such as sharper memory, better focus, and faster problem solving, can make daily tasks more manageable and rewarding. Whether it's excelling at work, staying organized at home, or learning new skills, a healthier brain empowers you to perform at your best. Beyond only cognitive gains, better brain health fosters emotional resilience and mental well-being. By implementing strategies like mindfulness, regular physical activity, and a brain-friendly diet, you can reduce stress, improve your mood, and even lower the risk of mental health challenges like anxiety or depression. In the long term, prioritizing your brain health can enhance your quality of life, supporting greater independence and vitality as you age. From stronger relationships to increased confidence and energy, the benefits of nurturing your brain can help you to lead a happier, more fulfilling life. So, for those feeling overwhelmed by the idea of changing their lifestyle, one simple and impactful step is to embrace lifelong learning. Engaging your brain in new and stimulating activities doesn't have to be time-consuming or complicated. It can be as simple as reading a few pages of a book, listening to a podcast, or learning a new word each day. Lifelong learning keeps your brain active, it strengthens your neural connections, and it enhances cognitive resilience. It can be something small and enjoyable, like trying a new recipe, taking up a hobby, or watching a small educational video on a topic that interests you. This manageable change not only stimulates your mind, but also sparks curiosity and a sense of accomplishment. By making learning a part of your daily routine, you're investing in your brain's health and setting the stage for future growth. So when it comes to improving your brain health and well-being, one of the most important things to remember is to choose something that you enjoy. It's much easier to turn an activity into a habit and maintain it over time when it brings you joy and fits naturally into your life. Forcing yourself to do something you dislike simply because you think you should do it will likely lead to frustration and burnout. Instead, find a brain-boosting activity that feels rewarding. Love reading? Dive into books that challenge and inspire you. If you enjoy being active, try a fun dance class or go for a walk in nature. Curious about mindfulness? Start with just 2 minutes of meditation or deep breathing a day. The key is to start small, to keep it enjoyable, and to celebrate your progress. When you look forward to the changes you're making, they'll become a sustainable part of your lifestyle, and your brain will thank you for it.
What I would say is that exercise turns out to be what we call an all-rounder. So exercise is good for your mood, it's good for your physical health, it's good for your cognitive health, it's good for your brain health. So that's something that we can all do easily. So even if you're in your home, you can exercise. You can go out, and it's better to do it socially if you can, because that gives you that extra bit of social interaction, and it's nice to and fun to do it with other people. So, running groups or cycling groups or anything that you do together is fun like that. But exercise is really great for you. And I'd say the other thing that people should keep in mind is use it or lose it. Keep your mind active right through your whole life. Keep your skills up, keep learning new things. Some people are lucky enough to be able to do this in their work life, but a lot of people don't have that privilege because maybe their jobs are more routine and they're not as interesting. But keep driving yourself to learn new things, because that is really how you keep your brain active. And it's been shown that you're less likely to deteriorate and have any cognitive problems, or you can stave off to some extent and slow down the course of any dementia if you keep your brain active. So always challenge yourself with, learn a new language, or learn to play music, or maybe go on a course of something you always wanted to do. It's especially important, for people who start to retire, because it is key that you start to learn something new and keep your brain active. But even before that time, all through your life, you should make sure that you try to adopt these healthy habits. And the earlier you start, the better off. We know that children, for instance, have started to become obese and have type 2 diabetes, and this will affect their health throughout their life. So really, as early as you can start having healthy diets, exercising, stretching your mind, learning new things, these are all very good. And for goodness sake, stay socially connected. It's so important that we all connect with our other people and have a social support system. A lot of people now are socially isolated. It's 1 in 4 for older adults. The World Health Organization has reported, and for adolescents, 5 to 15% of adolescents are actually lonely. So you can even be lonely in a group, because obviously adolescents will be going to school, but 5 to 15% report that they're lonely. So it's important that, we don't just use technology to connect with lots of people on social media that we never meet. It's important that you actually have face-to-face contacts that are meaningful with other people, and that will give you a good social support system. So I guess those are the real tips for people to take away, that it's really key to do these things. And I will assure you that if you can do them and keep them up, you will have a happier, healthier life.